I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get.
Hey guys, let's hop right into this everyday makeup tutorial that I feel is great for work, great for school, great for church. This is basically my take on an everyday look. This is the go-to look that I do when I'm going to run errands or if I'm going to church or something like that where I don't want to look super beat, but I want to look put together. So I'm starting off with the brows. Brows and skin are the main focal points of this look. So I'm taking the Salon Perfect Done in One brow pomade in dark brown, and I'm taking the brush that actually comes with the brow pomade, and I'm using that to carve out my brows. Starting up with the middle and extending the tail, then working on the front and spooling it out. So to carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in Beige. This is my absolute favorite concealer to use to carve out my brows because it's nice and thick. It's very easy to use and it really highlights your brow area. I like to conceal above and below my eyebrows because I like a really defined eyebrow, and just doing the concealer above and below the eyebrow really gives me the look that I'm going for. So then to blend all of that out, I'm taking a separate concealer brush that is clean and I'm just blending all that concealer out. And as you can see, we're left with a very clean brow. So to set my eyelids, to prime my eyelids, I'm using this Tarte Colored Clay CC Eye Primer, and I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers. We're trying to use minimal tools here too because this is just an everyday look. So I really like that eye primer because it comes straight out of the tube onto your eyes and you can blend it out with your finger. So to set that eye primer down, I'm taking the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm taking the shade Tempera, which is a matte white shade, and putting that all over my eyelid up to the brow bone to set the eye primer in place. Then I'm going to take Raw Sienna, also from the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm just putting that into my crease with a fluffy blending brush. I can never say that, blending brush, and blending upwards. We're only going to be using two shadows, both of them in the brown family, warm brown, because we want our eyes to look nice and natural, and we don't want to do too much work, but we just want to bring some dimension back into our eyes and deepen the crease. So now I'm going in with Burnt Orange, which is the shade right next to Raw Sienna. This one has an orangey shade to it, but is also a warm brown color. And I'm just also putting that basically in the same place that I put Raw Sienna into my crease and blending upwards. And now I'm just blending those two colors together to make sure it's nice and seamless and really carving out our eye shape so we have a nice soft cat eye. To prime my lashes, I'm taking this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. Since we're not using false eyelashes, we really want to get as much length to our natural lashes as possible, so that's why I use the Lash Primer. For mascara, I'm taking the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I really love this mascara. The wand is kind of fat, but I do like the length and the volume that it gives to my lashes. So now moving on to skin, we want a really glowy and radiance to our skin. So I'm taking this L'Oreal Magic Lumi Face Primer and I'm putting that all over my face. It really gives a nice glow to your skin. I love this stuff so much, especially for a drugstore primer. It is perfect. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in 210 Classic Tan on a Target Up and Up brand brush, and I'm putting that all over my face, and to go ahead and press that into my skin and make sure we have a nice flawless finish with no streaky lines or anything like that. I am using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. For concealer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige, and I'm going to put that in all the normal areas that you would conceal, underneath your eyes, down the bridge of your nose, on your forehead, on your cupid's bow, and on your chin. It is quite a bright concealer, but I really want a nice awake look, so I don't mind the brightness. If you don't like that, you could always use a concealer that's closer to your skin tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that concealer out with the same Real Techniques beauty sponge. For a everyday makeup look, I do cream contour. Cream contouring to me is just kind of like a must do. It just adds so much to your makeup. It just makes it, in my opinion, look more flawless and gives your face just so much dimension. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Chestnut, and I'm taking this e.l.f. stippling brush, small stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. I just love the dimension that it gives to my face, and I love the color of this foundation stick. It's more like a bronzy color, so it just looks like, you know, have a nice little bronzy glow to my skin, which is definitely what I'm going for with this everyday makeup look. And I'm also going to contour my nose slightly with that same foundation stick, and I'm blending that out with a Cover FX contour brush. And then just to make sure we have, you know, a nice flawless finish, yet again, I'm just pressing all of that concealer and the cream contour into my skin, so there's just no harsh lines or anything like that. So to set our everywhere that we highlighted and concealed, I'm using the Coty Airspun translucent powder, and I'm taking the same Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just dipping that into the powder and then pressing that into my skin up under my eyes. And I'm also going to put it on my chin, on my cupid's bow, down the center of my nose, and on my forehead. I'm also going to use it to carve out the cream contour, so I'm going to just put it below where we put that foundation stick to have a nice sharp contour. Now I'm going to set the contoured areas with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I'm taking the sculpting shade right there in the middle, and I'm going to take a Luxie angled contour brush, and I'm going to go ahead and set those areas. I am using the sculpting shade rather than the contour shade because I like the warmness that the sculpting shade has. Once again, it gives you more of like a bronzy glow rather than a sharp contour. Warm shades will do that, and the contour shade is more cool. And I'm just also going to run that powder down the sides of my nose to set the nose contour. I'm going to go ahead and take this fluffy powder brush and set my entire face using the LA Girl Pro face setting powder, and I'm also wiping away that Coty Airspun powder that I put below our contour to sharpen it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a nice little pencil brush and take the same two colors that we put on top of our eyelids and run them below on my lower lash line. I'm taking Raw Sienna first, and then I'm going to take Burnt Orange and just run that on the lower lash line to tie our entire minimal eyeshadow look together. Now for that inner tear duct, inner corner pop, I'm taking Vermeer from the same Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm putting that in my inner tear duct. An inner tear duct glow is essential for an everyday makeup look, especially in my book. It just really opens up your eyes, and it's just something that takes the very minimal, you know, eyeshadow look and just adds something very extra to it. I'm extra, so I really like doing that. So you also have to prime your lower lashes and put mascara on them, so that's what I did there. Now for highlight, I'm taking the Black Radiance Contour Palette, and I'm taking the highlight shade, and I'm going ahead and putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, on my tip of my nose, in the center of my eyes on my nose, and also on my cupid's bow and on my chin. And to intensify that highlight a bit more, I'm taking the Milani Tantastic Face and Body Bronzer. I really like using both of these highlights together because that Black Radiance one is very, very subtle, and this one, the Milani one, is not, but together they both have a very golden shade, so it gives you that nice sun-kissed glow, especially for a brown skinned girl. So to set our entire face, I'm taking the Mario Badescu facial spray and spraying the crap out of my face so we have a nice dewy finish. For lips, I'm taking the NYX Suede matte lip liner in Downtown Beauty. For a brown skinned girl, I really think a brown lip liner and a nude lip is perfect for an everyday makeup look. So that's exactly what I'm doing. For the nude lip color, I'm taking this ColourPop Lippie Stix. I'm not sure of the shade. It will be in the description box below, but it is the collaboration that they did with BeautyCon. I got this shade in my last BeautyCon box that I got for the winter. I also put some of this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in gold in my waterline, and that will really, a nude or a gold or a white eyeliner will also open up your eyes. So that completes this look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.
Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me. Just run